My limits stick to 720 on farm sim. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know though. How are you anyway then?
I'm alright.
And of course I won't be able to see if I'm live now, will I? Because it says I'm live, but my tablet doesn't have a refresh option.
Yeah, you're live.
Okay, thank you. And watch TV? No, I don't want to watch TV. I just want to go back to my channel so I can go there, and then when it loads up, load, thank you, then hit that. Get rid of that one. There it is. YouTube. No, not YouTube. Shadowplay. That was definitely fun yesterday doing ATS. It was a nice change. Nice to get back into trucking. I just couldn't get my head around doing another one.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't help with the kids playing on their computers, and that's why, you know. Also using bandwidth.
That could be it.
Mm-hmm. So it was definitely interesting getting this header into the field.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it was like, okay, note to self, fix the hedges. So V2 going back into the editor will be a thing. We'll turn. Oh, camera. Do you like telehandlers, Dan?
They're okay. There's some uses for them you can't use with the regular front loaders.
Mm-hmm. Because I see them predominantly more just for stacking bales or pallets or wall or anything like that up high, and front loaders
Yeah.
do everything else. Because I've seen some people turn around and say, oh, I can't do this. If I had a telehandler I could load this bale trailer easily, but they couldn't do it with a front loader that as easily. It's, I guess you go with what you're used to going with.
Yep.
Whatever you've trained yourself to using, you use that and just accept it. That's the way it is. You know what? I said I was going to do it and get the AI doing that field, and it will be this tractor, the Massey Ferguson. Yes, that's fine. Just gotta find the subsoiler. Before I do that, does that field actually need the subsoiler? Probably does. Ploughing 7.6 definitely needs to be ploughed. Okay, where's the subsoiler? There it is. There's a whole field of cotton there to be harvested.
Ah,
We don't have a cotton harvester though. Or the cotton trailer for that matter. And where am I going? It's not across the bridge. It's left or right even at the bridge. Not across the bridge and then right. Now I've got to take a left and go to the correct field. Right, let's see how you... No, turning the engine off does not hire AI. What do you mean has completed their task? Because it doesn't, the AI doesn't see a subsoiler as a plough. What? Is that the reason? Can't be the reason, it is the reason. Damn. As another text message comes in. But I don't gamble, so why would I want to go to the casino? I guess I'll be doing the ploughing myself. That's fine. Where are you? How did I get 18,000 or just 18,500? Oh, because I sold that. Yeah, never mind. I sold the I need to unload this before I go back up. Yep. The straw blower. Keep catching the mouse. So little room to work with the mouse. Actually, it'd be quicker to go this way around, wouldn't it? Let's do that. I would go through the woods, but I don't know the way. And I don't want to get lost up there. So before I release this map, this version, I'll have to check every gate entrance, every entrance to the field, just to make sure that the collisions aren't sticking out too far. But I know that this particular one for this field I'd moved, because it used to be all the way down this end, and I decided to move it up that end. Right.
Hard to see the screen.
Which screen? Oh, yeah,
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
like the HUD,
Mhm.
it's real blurry.
Yeah.
Well, that might be a part of it. Mine was auto playing at 240.
Okay.
I changed that. It became a lot better.
You had me panicking then. It's good. Um, one more pass and then offload. I have to ask Travis when he's on to post some pictures of his factory. See how he's getting on.
Uh,
Yes. More importantly, ask him how many hours of sleep he actually managed to get before it was the urge to want to play Factorio again. Are we going to get down to the end of this field? It's going to be give or take, isn't it? Actually, yeah, we should. Just about. Oh, no, plenty. Let's turn around, line up with the next pass and bring the trailer around and off we go. And then it should be enough. We shouldn't have to offload the combine again until the field's done. It's only like one and a half passes.
yeah.
No, I didn't do. Didn't get the pipe out on the combine. That was smart. Okay. So the end of the combine's non-clippable. Interesting. Well, there might be one more stream later on, which will be Race Room. If Race says that he's going to stream it, then I'll stream it as well.
Okay.
Busy day on streams apparently.
Yeah.
And then if we're on the server for Maypole later, then I'll probably stream there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came back, but my stream just ended because I was trying for 480, 1080p out even, and I guess there's too much bandwidth being used in the house already, and so it just cut out. Either that or else I just can't do 1080p. I just haven't got the bandwidth for it. Either way, at least I can stream at 720, so I'm not complaining. It was just a test though. I'd been wanting to do that test for a while. BP said, you know, I may as well do it, and so I did. Right. What?
You'll see in a minute.
You're here, there's nothing to fear. I know the heart goes on. King of the castle. Is that what he said? King of the hill, king of the castle? Something like that, wasn't it? Oh, that's not awkward at all the way over there.
I bet you get that header out of there easier than you got it in there.
I bet I do as well.
I bet I could have got it in there.
I bet you could have got it in there a lot easier than what I did. I'm guessing you'd have probably just backed the header in.
I'd put it on the front of it and got the one side in, then swung it in. We used to have to do it with 30-foot headers.
Mm-hmm.
And some fences when we started You just get that header in there a little bit, then swing it in.
Mm-hmm.
You never have to take it off.
Right. Well, that's that field done. And then get the, not this time, I tried that. Oh, you mean putting the head, one corner of the head in, one side of the head in, and then swinging it in. I guess because you can't physically see the collision boxes, it's harder to judge. If you could see the collision boxes, I bet it would be easy to do.
Yeah.
Right. Just for you, Bert, we'll go through the forestry area up here. Not the back end of the farm. Just straight up this road and straight ahead instead of taking a left into that forestry area, because I definitely will get lost up there. But we'll go through the mountain that's directly ahead of me now, and see if we can't find the way to the other side and back down out of here into the farm. See if we can go up the hill first. Now, do I want to take a right or a left? I think I want to go right.
I'm a tree pointer. There's a tree. There's a tree.
And if you look to your left,
there's a tree.
Trees are us.
Yeah.
Very similar to Toys R Us. But we were
when they were open.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to go up this hill. Did I actually choose the correct way, or is this just going to lead me to a dead end? Which would not be fun.
Looks like it's taking you down the hill.
Yeah. Well, there's the path that we want to take. That one just down there. That's the one that we want. So, it's just... I don't think we want to take a right there. I think we want to stay on this road. That would make the best sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it looks like our right turn would be a little of a doozy.
Uh-huh. Ooh, there we go. Whoa. She is. That's not scary at all. Wow. Yeah, left, hard left, even harder left. No, not that hard. What did we hit? What we hooked up on?
A tree.
What the hell? Oh, we're hooked up on the back quarter. That's...
Bad.
Stop being mean, tree. Let me out. To the left is a dead end.
Yeah, it's not like...
Landing area. That might actually be what happens here. It's not that far down. If you close your eyes.
Just wait for the sudden stop.
Yeah.
You got stuck again.
I got stuck.
It's not letting you play.
No, I'm out. It's all good. Down the hill, round the corner, into the farm.
Down the hill far away.
Down the hill far away.
You're far from the hill and you went down it.
Mm-hmm. I did. Right, here we go. So.
That's your base.
This is the base. We know what kind of games you like to play.
Yeah.
This is the farm.
Yeah, I forgot to say that.
And if, for anyone wondering, no, I'm not taking the combine through the forest.
No. That would just be really bad.
Suicidal.
Yeah, it'll be suicidal.
Yeah.
That'll be bad though, right?
Oh yeah. It just definitely would not end very well.
No. one, you would either roll off the hill, or two, you'll pretty much get stuck in the tree. Right?
I would take the second. I'd roll off the hill by choice because I'd get stuck in the trees.
Stuck in the tree is bad.
Hmm.
And you're taking a different route anyways. Why is it?
Please start the engine.
Dad, I don't know what that is.
Nah.
That's a cabled extension
Like
to.
You can't.
It's for a fan. It can go in the bin. I don't need it.
Fan.
A fan for the computer. I don't need it. It's not much of an extension cable when it's only like
It's in the bin.
not even a meter longer. In fact, it's like a quarter of a foot.
Mhm.
It's like what?
It's like the size of mine.
Like the size of your foot? No, it's actually smaller than that.
It's smaller.
Mhm.
Really small.
Yep.
Than a snail.
No, it's bigger than a snail.
Snake? Nah, too long. Like a baby snake. I don't know.
Although if you ever want to watch a snail bubble up, just get some salt. That's fun.
Oh, look.
Not for the snail, it's not, but
Yeah, not for the snail. Snail will explode.
we'll have to get the dozer out and sculpture that road a bit. Yeah.
Dad,
Well,
I haven't touched my wheel. It does work. It's just I don't have a desk yet.
yeah, okay. So, well, you know
My
that.
pad works. So what's the point?
Mhm. So yeah, that's the good thing about being in game. Do you really want to back this up, Roy, with a combine with rear steer? No,
No.
that's a no. I'm definitely sure of that. Let's get the tractor. Start the engine. Does help.
Yeah, start the engine. You can't drive if you don't have an engine.
Nope, you definitely can't.
Nope. You have to walk. That would be great.
Hmm.
It wouldn't be great if you didn't have an engine. You would have to walk.
You'd have to walk.
And that's not so great. I'm talking low, Dad.
Right, that's in there.
I'm just gonna talk.
But yeah, the
What are you off the ground?
the
What are you off the
good thing is now that after you've killed a lot of trees before you you know, you can go and sculpture those roads to work a bit more to your favour, and it's easier to back this up in. No, where are you going? Left. Oh, we caught the concrete. Okay, that's okay then.
Hello.
Hello. He's learning Spanish at school. Adios.
I want me to teach him some Spanish? I know enough to start a good fight.
Right, there we go. You can sit there, and now the combine can go away as well. And fold it up, in fact. ploughing, wasn't it? No, subsoiling. Not subsoiling. We need the forage wagon. Where is the forage wagon? It's a good question. Maybe it's not down on this side of the farm. Maybe it's up there by the sheep.
Maybe.
It is, there it is. Right next to the whatever tractor that one is. The case. How much does the cows need for straw? They'll need not probably all of it. And how much is the hay barn? Or hay loft? Is it going to be under silos? 90,000. Not too bad. There. See. Hmm?
Mum's birthday is over and just still not. She said she was going straight home.
Yeah. No, she probably went back to your nan's. Because she has dinner at your nan's on a Sunday.
She might have drank about 4 drinks and she couldn't make it back home, right?
I have no idea.
She might have been. Look at us. Hey, donkey! Donkey!
Oh, I missed all that, didn't I? Did you start this play with provided starting cash? No, Bert. I sold the straw blower straight off the bat because I didn't like it. Never used it before, couldn't get to work, and it was like, yeah, goodbye. It was, you know, the way that you can start now with all of this equipment and all of them sheds and everything. For those who want to play really easy, they've got all of that, and those who want to play the way the map was designed as a challenge can do so as well. You know, Giants have given us that option, so it was like, well, I will play it where I start off with all of this just to showcase the difference between version 1 and version 2 and have things to actually show, as opposed to just driving around the map going, yeah, this has changed, that's changed. You know, I can just have a playthrough on as with all of this and just go from there. But if this was off cam, I would have definitely been playing on the hardest difficulty, starting off with 500,000 and struggling. But on the easiest difficulty, you start off with all of that plus 100,000. That's why I could afford the hayloft. Plus I should have crops inside the silo that I can sell as well, which I will probably do so. I'm full, okay. Oh, the exit is up that end of the field now, not this end. Exactly, it'll open it up to a lot more people who want to just have fun, and that's what I like about the place. There's the starting conditions now. You as a map maker, you've got that option. If you want to make a difficult map, you've got the option to make it easy without taking away the challenge for those who like to play it on a harder difficulty. I tried to do that in a previous farm sims, and I would get messages from people on FSUK saying, you know, why have you made it easy? I preferred it when it was harder. So it was always reverted back to being harder. Straw this side. See how much of this load it needs, or they need even. I was going to say I should be able to tip into there. That's 76,000 litres of straw for 80 cows. Hi Rory, welcome to the stream, bud. I watched your video earlier that you put up. Awesome work. Keep them coming. No, it's the other. It's got to be the back end, hasn't it, that you unload. Alright, back to the field. Yep, no, definitely keep them coming, bud. They're really good. I've shared them with a few of my friends and they love them as well. It's definitely, I know it's a lot of work that you put into getting them done, and they're well received. So with that, Bert and everybody else watching should go and check out RN Agri videos there, his channel, Real Life Farming, he does them. You should go and check those videos out, a lot of fun, definitely interesting to watch. You should definitely subscribe to him as well. even though the price in the sell points is more realistic. Well, I've been speaking with Reefy, and he gave me an indication as to what barley would sell for roughly on a good day, and it was like, okay. And once I got barley's price down, it was try and work balance the prices around that. So so that's what I had done. It took a while to edit, and it's worth it when exactly, you know, it's definitely worth it. I've watched every one of your videos. You don't turn like that. That's just crazy to turn like that. I've watched all of your videos and I've enjoyed them all. So yeah, definitely keep them coming.
Alright, I'll give it a subscribe.
You're subscribing to him as well, there's Dan.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
farm porn. I like farm porn.
There you go, Rory, you've got another sub. Farm porn's definitely the best porn. Doesn't get you into trouble either. If you've got a wife, I mean, which...
What is?
You know,
What's that?
exactly, what's that? You're getting a drone soon? Excellent. So the videos will be much better. They're really good now, so with a drone, wow. Yeah, you definitely changing things up. Look forward to those videos as well. You know, I like the close-ups as the tractor drives past with whatever implement it's got on the back, and you get a good look at all of that, and then obviously when they're at work in the fields. But to be able to get an idea of the perspective of the work ahead, which a drone will give you, is definitely showcasing how hard a farmer's life really can be, or is. Not that can be, it is hard work. Thank you, Bert, for that. He definitely deserves it. I missed the I'm reading chat and completely missed the start of that window. I was up at 5 o'clock one winter moving morning to video some of those shots. Wow, yeah. Oh, there we go, we're full. Excellent. What? What's for dinner? Dog food. Cherry on the top. Of course. Who's there? I thought you was going to say that. At least you didn't say your brother. At least you didn't say your brother. That's exactly, that's what I thought you was going to say. Yeah, that was my second option. I can. But why not? Okay.
This dog. Cute. Look.
Okay, Rory. Well, we'll probably go to the shop soon and get some. Ooh, there's a ditch there. Huh? Do you have to go?
Yeah, which shop are you going to?
The one up the road. hmm And get some for a sandwich, and then we'll have, I don't know, pizza and chicken nuggets or something for later.
Picnic for my birthday.
Picnic. What? It's not even your birthday.
Picnic for my next. Picnic for birthday.
Oh, Dan, don't let Moondog hear you say that. Oh, he loves his McDonald's. But yeah, I, the problem with McDonald's is you eat it, you have it, and it's not, they keep changing the recipe. And I'm not a person that likes salt. I can't stand salt. If there's salt in something, I can taste it really strong. I won't eat it. What the hell did I get hooked up on? Really? Underneath there. And I... Wow, that's... Whew. Anyway, that was interesting. You have a McDonald's and you don't, a few hours later, if you're lucky, you're hungry again. If you're unlucky, then an hour later and you're hungry again. So for how much you spend on a McDonald's and for how long they fill you up, it's not worth it. It's health wise, it's just not worth it. As a treat occasionally, absolutely, but as something that you want to eat because as a food produce, no, definitely not worth its money. You have a few friends over and you're just laughing, joking, and McDonald's, okay, fair enough, but turn around and go, what's for tea or dinner? McDonald's, nah. I'd rather have something else. I'd rather have the dog food at that point. Probably be a lot more filling. Maybe not as well. There again, questionable if it's just as nice or not. It'll definitely be more filling. I'm questioning if I need to leave that shed there or not because there's so many sheds now. I am debating on removing that shed altogether because this version isn't out yet. It's not going out until the end of the month. So there's still a few little tweaks and whatnot that I can do here and there. And I'm hoping that the new editor release from beta is out before I release the map. If not, then anything that editor allows you to do will be in version 3, which will be only available once Seasons is released, because I don't want to keep releasing new versions all the time. So Seasons will be version 3, and that could be, it could be a month, it could be 6 months. I have no idea when that mod's coming out, and I won't port this map straight over to Seasons. I'll give it a little bit before I do that, because obviously they'll have some bugs, because it'll be beta testing and that we have access to at first. So I would put the map over rather, but I wouldn't release the map and in that state, not until Realism are happy with where the seasons is at, and the maps function correctly with everything, and they haven't got to change any other coding to fine tune or improve the way it works. All it was I just drove a little too close to the shed. It's no big deal, but that shed probably will get removed. Just like the water tank will most likely be moved more closer to maybe the silo setup. Along with the lime station, just free up, because they both look out of place where they are. If I don't get all of this in this load, then I will be ploughing what's left on the field under. They would, but I wouldn't make it so you have them. You want them, you'd have to buy them in game yourself. I wouldn't give you that as a starting thing, because it's a mod, and then that is a requirement to be able to play the map. And I've been there in the past, made it so you have the map has required mods in order to function, and it's not fun. You're linking all the mods to for people to download, and you know, it's people just want to play the map. They don't want to download all different mods and so yeah, I won't be adding anything that is not in base game. I won't be adding it. If you want additional placeables, you'd have to place them yourself if they're mods. But I have seen them, and I have to admit I like the way that Giants have gone and removed the infinite supply of fuel, seeds, fertilizer. I'd have rather them put in placeables that you could go and get the pallets and then fill up your stuff at the farm. That would have been definitely a much more enjoyable thing to have. But make it so they don't hold a ridiculous amount, you know, like the fuel tank would hold, I don't know, 10 to 20,000 litres maximum. The seed tanks would hold, you know, 5 to 8,000 litres. The fertiliser tanks would hold, you know, 4,000 or 5,000 litres, things like that. And then they could have extensions on as placeables for those particular things, like they have with the silos. So you want more storage, you have to buy extensions for them. If the place is open, you can do what you want with it. Exactly. No, the way that Giants have set 19 up is that it's all do what you want, place things where you want them, and I agree with that. You know, go and have fun. I think it would have been nice if they'd added the foliage, the trees in as placeables, just removed it so you can't cut them down, or had it so that they're baby trees and they will grow. over time, but they will cost you a lot of money to plant. You won't make that same money back from placing them, because I know it was a way of making money, or you'll just break even, one or the other. So it's not profitable to use the placeable option trees to harvest them. It would, they could do that, or could have done that. And that way, when you build your farm, you could have put some trees in here and there just to decorate it up a bit, like I have here. Oh damn, turn that off. Even sell the shed if you leave it in. Yeah, they could definitely do that. I mean, there's no reason to definitely have to remove it, But I'll probably be ending the stream soon, because that's why you won't do this field. It's not because he doesn't see it as a plough, it's because it's already been cultivated in. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just have one bad harvest off this field, and then, because I don't know if that counted. Thank you. Oh, it did count. But I won't be able to see where I've actually done that, so I will just seed it and then take the hit on the next crop, but I will lime it first. I'll lime it, and then in fact I could lime it and then I could plough it in, couldn't I? Plough the lime in. I would know where I've been then. There's that option. But I need to start looking at getting dinner sorted soon. It's nearly 1 o'clock here, and 2 hungry boys will be stomping their feet soon, going, "You haven't done dinner yet, Dad." So I think with that I'm going to end it here and say thank you all for dropping in, and if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the sub and the bell icon so you'll be notified of when I go live, and all the other members of the Monkey Show, their links are on the homepage of my YouTube channel. They all deserve a like and a sub. Definitely putting out good content, so go and view them, and until next time, see you later.